Jimmy Hoffa was one of the most powerful and controversial labor leaders in American history. He served as president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, IBT, from 1957 to 1971, and he was known for his tough bargaining tactics and his ties to organized crime. On July 30, 1975, Hoffa disappeared from the parking lot of a restaurant in suburban Detroit. Hoffa was never seen or heard from again. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. There have been many theories about what happened to Hoffa, but no one knows for sure what fate befell him. The FBI immediately launched an investigation into Hoffa's disappearance. They interviewed witnesses, searched his home and office, and even tapped the phones of his associates. However, the FBI was never able to find any concrete evidence about what happened to Hoffa. Hoffa was last seen getting into a car with two unidentified men. The men were never identified, and no one came forward to say that they saw Hoffa after he got into the car. In 1976, the FBI arrested two men, Frank Sheeran and Charles Chucky O'Brien, in connection with Hoffa's disappearance. Sheeran was a mob hitman who had worked for Hoffa for many years. O'Brien was a Teamster official who was also close to Hoffa. Sheeran and O'Brien were both convicted of perjury and sentenced to prison. However, they were never charged with Hoffa's murder. Sheeran claimed that he had killed Hoffa on the orders of Anthony Provenzano, a mob boss. However, Provenzano was never charged with Hoffa's murder either. Sheeran's confession was the most credible evidence that the FBI ever had about what happened to Hoffa. However, Sheeran's confession was also problematic. Sheeran had a history of lying, and he had been convicted of other crimes. Additionally, Sheeran's confession did not match up with all of the known facts about Hoffa's disappearance. The most common theory is that Hoffa was killed by the mob. Hoffa had close ties to organized crime, and he had made many enemies within the Mafia. Some people believe that Hoffa was killed by the mob because he was trying to regain control of the IBT. Others believe that he was killed because he was planning to write a book about his involvement with the Mafia. Another popular theory is that Hoffa was killed by the CIA. Hoffa had been investigated by the CIA for his ties to organized crime, and he had also been involved in some of the CIA's covert operations. Some people believe that the CIA killed Hoffa because he knew too much about their involvement in organized crime. Others believe that the CIA killed Hoffa because he was becoming too powerful and was a threat to their interests. Some people believe that Hoffa faked his own death. They point to the fact that Hoffa's body was never found, and that there were many sightings of him after his disappearance. They also believe that Hoffa had the motive and the means to fake his own death. Hoffa was facing a prison sentence, and he had access to a lot of money and resources. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa is one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. It is a story that has been the subject of books, movies, and countless documentaries. But even after all these years, no one knows for sure what happened to Hoffa. One of the reasons why the Hoffa case remains unsolved is because of the lack of evidence. The FBI was never able to find Hoffa's body or any concrete evidence about what happened to him. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa is a tragic and fascinating story. It is a story about a powerful man who was brought down by his own ambition and his ties to organized crime. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We have many more videos about unsolved mysteries, true crime, and other fascinating topics. Thank you again for watching.